Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a quick unboxing and review of something I haven't done before, but this one is the Retro Collection Star Wars figures from A New Hope, the latest one that is just released through a Target exclusive. Everybody's order got canceled when we pre-ordered it back in, I think it was March or something, the beginning of the year, and it's supposed to be out in April. Then there was the delay. Everybody got emails from Target saying this got delayed to approve it, and then they canceled everybody's order. Now you can find many on shelves. There's a lot of them there. They're being shipped to the stores, and as soon as one comes in, you know, if you're lucky enough to go check, and then you go on the website as well, it tells you can't ship it, you can't order. But I got lucky early in the morning, and I have this pack, and because I did it a few times during a couple of days, and said there was one available. When you go pay for it, it says there's an error, there's no more. This one I got lucky. It took a week. I finally got it. I wasn't sure if it was going to show up, and finally got it here today. It just arrived. I did it through the Target website, and it came through. So we're going to open it. Alrighty, I have it all cut open, and then we're going to see in here we have the pack. Finally, this is the one that everybody's been trying to get on their website, and it keeps getting canceled, it keeps getting not in stock. And yeah, this is the box. Thank God they didn't put any packaging in it, any protective packaging or nothing. But thank God UPS did not kick this box all the way to the curb. But yeah, that's the new A New Hope figures for the Retro Collection. I am going to open it. I'm going to see the cards separate, each one of them, so don't worry about that. But yeah, just keep trying, keep checking the website, the Target website, keep checking your stores. You know, go over every so often. So they started to show up. So you're going to have some coming in. So the way these are open, it opens from the side. I'm going to cut this just to check the figures. Right here, we just cut the little tape. Alright, let's check it out. Got all the figures there. Let's see how good the cards are. Let's put this to the side. First one we're getting out is the Rebel Trooper. Absolutely beautiful figure. Yeah, the cards come a little bit bent, but I think they fixed the issue with the cards being so flimsy at the beginning of the launch of the line. We have that one. I don't open mine. I just leave it in the box, in the blister. We got the Sand Trooper. Yeah, it looks very more sturdy. And they talking about that these retro stickers are easier to remove, which I would love to have those on the first wave, that you can remove this easier and not mess up, because it's a big sticker. I mean, you got to put it smaller somewhere. It doesn't matter if you don't know the difference between the vintage and the Retro Collection when you buy them. I mean, come on. And they even got, if you get the figure on the legs or stuff, they have their stamp, the stamp saying when they were produced. So you know, you can't confuse these between the vintage, actual vintage figures. And the card looks different too. So but yeah, this is Warriors Man. Finally. I absolutely love this figure back then in the 80s, 70s and 80s. We have Luke Skywalker Ceremony. That's the new one. It was never released. Or the retro style. The vintage back then. So it has been released on the retro. Amazing. And it's a figure of 6, right? Yeah. We got Han Solo and Stormtrooper. Awesome. You got the helmet. There we go. He looks awesome. I love the pictures too, because it's very, very, very vintage-like. And that's why I was collecting the vintage collection. Up until, you know, decided to it gets too much, and I start selling most of mine. but these are the only ones that I want to keep, and they left the elbow bent like on the original Han Solo figure. I think it's just about the only figure that has the bent elbow. And then last, to go with Ponda Baba, we have Dr. Evazan. Amazing. They look so good. They look so vintage like. They look very retro. I love it. I love that they did this this set. But yeah, that's all of them from Target. I know it's a small review, but just make sure you keep checking. Keep checking your local Target. Keep checking online. Make sure that you get your orders. They will be there. Don't despair. I know all of us were like, "What's going on?" They happened kind of the same thing with Disney last time we got some figures. That Disney started canceling the orders, and at the same moment they cancel it, they started selling them, and it was like, okay, we have more orders, but after we cancel all of yours. But yeah, I do collect the original trilogy stuff. I was collecting the Mandalorian, and then it got to be the Acolyte, and then the Ahsoka, and but now the prequels, and they're probably gonna do the sequel. I've just stopped. I'm just gonna do the original. We got some new releases, some some that they've been released before. But yeah, just make sure you keep checking your Target. It was a small, fast review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to answer. And as always, just make sure you subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys on the next review.